Peace, good world. Nah, I'm gonna introduce myself. Kerry Cosmic keen to lose my athlete culture, body mind engineering. Yeah, still at it. Still at it. So, I'm starting to understand this social media culture a lot more now. You know what I mean? Like me, you know, I'm sort of an entertainer and whatnot. Basketball, rap music, da 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 da. Um, Collegiate academic studies and whatnot. Living in a world where I've had to be very opinionated, having to always get your point across and let, I guess people, I don't know, let motherfuckers know where you coming from. You know what I mean? Making your stands and whatnot, because you know there's a whole bunch of assimilation going on. Not a whole bunch of check cutting, but a whole bunch of simulation going on. You feel me? I guess you must get assimilated before you get that check cut nowadays, right? Whatever. I don't know. It might have been like that since forever. I feel it's a change. I don't know. Go ahead. You know what to do. Comment, like, share. I need some thoughts on this though, for real. I mean, more and more, I understand modern culture and rules and laws and regulations and all of that. More and more. The older I get, the more I understand this shit. This whole um, structure of life and how we live, and in the so-called developed world, and you know, right, in the developed world, right. Not so-called. Let me stop. So yeah, this all started. Well, yeah, I think that's what it. Yeah, this all started, right. So March 2023, I started driving Uber, right, and up until September 2023 this year. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm from slick culture. You know what I mean? You know what slick culture is, huh? You know what slick culture is? You know what slick culture is. I'm from slick culture. I know slick culture, right? Where you kind of, I don't know how to explain it. How you explain slick culture? But the little pesky things you try to get away with sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm from it like as I do it, but I have a profound understanding of slickness, right? But I don't know, because we're in this modern world, and it's like, like Eminem said, calling men ladies, right? Pretty much borderline harassment, and balls testing. You know what I'm saying? Testing the balls. Are they iron? No, they ain't iron, bro. I don't practice kung fu, okay? They ain't iron balls, bro. I don't laugh when you squeeze them. Sometimes I do, because I find it funny a lot. It was like, so I'm driving, I drive Uber and whatnot, and I meet a lot of people. I was meeting a lot of people, right? And I came across a lot of men that was now once again, I know this is 2023 and a lot of people are choosing how they identify themselves, right? Like you got men that identify as she or they or we, you know what I'm saying? Or you got women too that, identify as he or whatever, whatever, right? And yeah, so, I'd come across certain people that would address me as ma'am. You know what I mean? See, that's why I miss the 1990s culture. There was just certain boundaries and certain lines that if you cross those lines and boundaries, it was gonna be something. You know what I mean? And I'm sure 90s culture got a whole bunch of, especially black men, um, where they're not supposed to be, locked up, and they won't let me out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I kept coming across this thing, man, and I guess this is a PSA, man, a public service announcement. I do not identify as a white man, right? So I did my background check and it came back that I was a white male. I do not identify as a white man, and I do not identify as ma'am, she, sweetheart. Uh, I identify as a male, as I am. Um, I have no ambitions otherwise. You know what I mean? I identify as a male, as in he, Mr., Sir, um, my man, yo, bro, uh, uh, my Uga. You know what I'm saying? For a lack um, for a lack of disrespect, for a lack of disrespect, right? Respectfully, I identify as my nigga. You know what I'm saying? As hey, my brother, you know. And then yeah, like we go from there. You know what I mean? But public service announcement, just a 2023 courtesy video. You know what I mean? I do not identify as ma'am, sweetheart, uh, bitch, uh, uh, what else? What else? Mr. Punani, pussy, any other combination of those derogatory, misleading terms that um, you could say to, especially a straight male, especially a straight uh, uh, heterosexual black male. So I definitely do not identify as any alternative um, misnomers. So see, I'm an English teacher, and I'm well, I and I should have this word ready in my vocabulary, but I have to look for it. That's crazy, right? So yeah, those pronouns, right? Yeah, pronouns. I do not identify as anything other than what I appear to be, um, and that's a 6'7". I guess my sexuality is not a outward uh, type of a physical appearance, but I'm a 6'7" heterosexual black male, right? That despise prison, uh, uh, despise prison and being broke. I despise prison and being broke, right? So just it's just really I really feel like I need because I know this is 2023 where we gotta um, kind of what I mean. We gotta reach out into social media world for support and understanding and things of that nature. Because you might not find it at home or within your circle, group, friends, whatever, within your gang and whatnot. But I noticed, so as a courtesy to life and liberty in the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, I identify as Mr. Delusma, Mr. Kerry Delusma, Cosmic King, 2K, Coach Kerry, he, Mr., Sir. Uh, those are my pronouns, right? Um, anything else is deemed derogatory. Uh, uh, yeah, very derogatory and disrespectful and pretty much harassment. You know what I mean? Uh, so just wanted to because I'm out here. I had to step out real quick and I'm standing and my man came through with the most slickest tongue, right? Um, let me holler at you, sweetheart. I don't know if he I don't know, maybe he thought I didn't hear that or I don't know. But pretty much continued to come up to address me and talk to me. And you gotta excuse me, man. You really do have to excuse me, bro. For real. You have to excuse me and my emotional state. Um I'm I'm a very mature male. Um I still I can still do about 25 push-ups at any given moment. You know what I mean? Like I'm a healthy black male and quite emotionally sane and healthy. Uh, but excuse me, man. Excuse me if the slickness don't get through, because you know how slick things be. You know what I mean? So, you know, just a PSA to y'all out there. I do not identify as it's 2023 and cultures shift and things change and some things become acceptable and people assume and make all these sorts of what I mean. But I don't identify as anything alternative to what I physically appear to be. Um, I got certain things I can't wear simply because people. I feel like people would assume that I'm a homosexual or something like that. Just cause but I don't want to wear these things like and it's dope. It's like, oh man, that's a fly piece, but I can't wear it simply because. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to get any kind of you know um, if you're a heterosexual male, you understand exactly what the heck I'm talking about, But that's besides being having the slickness, just consistently try to address you as a female, right? Calling men ladies. It's okay, go with him, Haley. Da da. You know what I mean? I remember when Eminem said that shit. It's like, and ain't nothing slicker than Eminem as far as like lyrically and all that, right? Especially before you come on now, especially before one of my favorite Eminem album, the Marshall Matters LP, right? Yeah. Or was it the Eminem show? I think it was the Eminem show. I think that's my favorite Eminem album. Yeah, I come from the slickness, and '90s culture was really on the slickness and wasn't about it. It was like, whoa, get the slickness on my face. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing, it's a taste. Ugh. Peace, good world. It's Kerry Cosby, Keith the Loose One. He, Mr. Sir, uh, male, blackity black and a black, 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 black. If you know, I don't know. It's supposed to be a FBI a background search too, and it came back that I was a white male that's been arrested in New York. I ain't never been arrested in New York City. And apparently, right? I'm driving my little Uber, making my little change out here, and I consistently get identified as ma'am, and it's slick, like it's ma'am, right? Like you hear it, it's not man, it's ma'am. You feel me? And you hear it when it's being said. It's like man, ma'am is very, you know. I don't know how good your ears are. My ears are too good, you know. And yeah, but last night was pretty much like, bro, that could have been a real bad situation, because I didn't even know I was in a bad mood. I don't think I was. I can't even say I was in a bad mood. I just reacted off of the disrespect, and I definitely try to do better. You know what I mean? Um, like not go outside unless I have to. But I definitely try to do better because it's like, yo, um, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how do you react to that except, go away, please, sir. Go away, Mr. Please. I guess I could have done better and not be so aggressive and, just simply say, uh, please go away, sir. Yeah, I got to practice these things. Got to practice these things. Please go away, sir. You know, please leave me alone, mister. Um, I do not identify as a man, sir. Yeah, really good. Hey, I don't know about y'all out there, man. For real, for real, for real. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Gotta practice these things, man. Like countering disrespect and countering slickness. I definitely do my best to stay away from my own slickness. I ain't about to be out here, you know what I'm saying, taking anybody else's slickness. Slickness don't be doing it for me. I don't know about you. Slickness don't be doing, and I don't get no kind of gratification from You know what I mean? From pettiness and why I ain't even dropped my album yet, man. Rapper Ball of the Year 23. It's Coach Carey, man. When Carey was here. Got too many of them ready, boy. But y'all already know, man. It's like, wow. Like, what are we doing out here? But no, excuse me, y'all. I must say, I do not identify as a ma'am, uh, as a sweetheart. I do find it um, what you call it. You know what I mean? I'm not a homosexual. I do not uh, partake in homosexual cultures. Uh, I'm not what they call it homophobic, but I definitely am not homosexual, and I uh, and I kind of realize more and more that when really don't identify with these things, you really gotta, like, you know what I mean, kind of, you know what I'm saying, like, you really gotta, because I don't want any kind of whatever's to happen. I don't want any kind of mistakes or oh, I thought, or anything like that to happen. So like I said, I wanted those J Balvins, but I couldn't. I didn't buy them because I mean they dope tie dye, but like it, I just what I mean. Just didn't want to be identified or associated with homosexual culture. I'm so I kind of have to separate the lanes and a bit, right? Um, and this is of course as respectful as possible. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough being out here in business and um, leisure and whatever, and being misidentified and uh, having certain cultures forced upon you, and you know and having to make these kinds of statements. I'd rather talk about the weather. You know, yeah. PSAO, y'all stay up out there. Rapper Ball of Year 23. Firewater. Kerry was here. Peace.